Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen for an important announcement.
Hurry, Miss Marianne, the luncheon is starting soon. We're all the way out here in Speedway and you're not even wearing the right thing. I hope Sarah Fisher doesn't need this car for the luncheon.
I've heard that Miss Marianne recently won a Sagamore of the Wabash.
She's one of the few women in the state to receive the prestigious award, and she takes it with her everywhere.
Let's go.
Go.
Did you guys know that Miss Marianne has helped over 20 organizations, including the United Way campaign?
Come on,
Hurry,
Miss
hurry.
Marianne.
Oh no, Miss Marianne, we're going to be late for the luncheon, but that's not the right outfit either.
Let's hurry, we're going to be late.
Miss Marianne was a Girl Scout when she was a girl too, but I heard that she got kicked out.
But we're so glad to have her back.
That outfit looks great. It's almost time for you to take the stage.
Hurry!
I didn't think I was going to make it. Sometimes the governor calls at the most inopportune times. Anyway, thanks to the Girl Scouts who are always prepared, and I could never have made it without them. As a former honoree, and a proudly reinstated Girl Scout, it's been my pleasure to chair the Luncheon Committee. On behalf of the 40,000 Girl Scouts in more than half of the state of Indiana, welcome to the 2014 Lieutenant Governor's Leadership Luncheon. It is so nice to look out and see the room so full, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you for being here. We have so many people and companies we'd like to thank for supporting Girl Scouts. I don't even know where to begin. First, I'd like to thank St. Mary of the Woods College again for being our presenting partner. You'll soon hear from Janet Clark, Vice President of Academic Affairs at St. Mary of the Woods. But Dr. Clark, will you and the rest of the faculty please stand and be recognized? We'd also like to thank our luncheon sponsors, including Citizens Energy Group, the Glick Family Foundation, Kroger, BMO, Harris Bank, and Beetle Financial. Thanks as well to our many table sponsors who are listed on the display in the entryway. We sincerely appreciate their support for our luncheon as well. We have some very special guests in attendance today, and I'd like for each of them to stand as I call their name. I'd like to introduce Winnie Ballard, First Lady of Indianapolis. Winnie. Representative Alan Morrison. Superintendent Glenda Ritz. And Chief Justice Loretta Rush. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd also like to ask all of the Girl Scouts of Central Indiana board members to stand, including the board chair, Crystal Livers Powers. Thank you all on behalf of the girls. And I'd also like to introduce Denny Sponsel, president of RJE Business Interiors and chair of the Girl Scouts Capital Campaign. Denny? Well, this is the Lieutenant Governor's Luncheon, and she's supposed to be here. Her name's in the title after her, but I haven't seen her yet. I wonder where she could be.
Your remarks are almost done for the luncheon. I didn't know you managed 6 state agencies. By the way, how do you spell responsibility?
R-E-S-P. Oh, maybe you ought to get that phone.
Hello? Oh, hi, Governor Pence. Can I take a message? We're trying to get the Lieutenant Governor out the door for her luncheon. Did you know she used to be a Girl Scout just like me? Uh-huh. Okay, I'll give her the message.
Okay, you have your Girl Scout sash, your speech, and some Thin Mints, just in case you get hungry on the way to the luncheon. Let's go! You're supposed to be on stage any minute.
Wait, let's have those Thin Mints now. Well, it is wonderful to be here, and whew, we just made it. You know, sometimes that governor does really call it the most difficult times, but thanks to the Girl Scouts for always being prepared and offering those Thin Mints for the road. Awesome. It is great to share this tradition with you as a former Girl Scout, both a junior and a cadet back in the day, and as a Brownie and a Girl Scout, junior Girl Scout leader for my own daughters. I'm really honored to be in the company of so many and such a wonderful room of strong women. A few of those strong women with us today are our former honorees, and I'd like to introduce them to you. And would you please join me with some applause as I do. Elaine Beadle, would you please stand if you're in the house? Yes. Allison Millangton, please stand. Jackie Morris, are you in the house? Please stand. There she is. Shannon Poole, please stand. Yes. Tanya Walton Pratt, are you in the house? Yes, there she is. And I think Sally Rowland may not have been able to join us. Is she here? Sally, stand up. Oh, there you are, good. Terrific. And I'd also like to introduce and recognize Andre Lacey, whose sister, Margot Lacey Eccles, was recognized posthumously in 2012. Andre, are you in the house? Thank you. Thank you, Andre. And you're going to hear so much more about these fabulous honorees of this year, but let me just do a quick congratulations to Angela Kane, Sarah Fisher, Cindy Hoy, and the Honorable Vi Talaferro. They're going to be wonderful. One big round of applause for those that we will yet to hear from. Each of these women has shown what it is like to be a leader and a woman of great character who serve as role models for so many more women. Thousands of girls learn leadership skills in a safe and caring environment while learning about themselves and the world around them through the Girl Scouts. These programs are possible through the sponsorships and the donations that are made right here at the luncheon today, so we thank you so much for being here. The Girl Scout organization is committed to teaching girls healthy living and developing their self-esteem. I especially appreciate the Girl Scouts' focus on science, engineering, technology, and math, or we call STEM education, which gives girls the variety of career opportunities that are so important for these talented women. It makes me very proud to see women getting involved in STEM education like I did so many years ago as an engineer at Purdue University, where I completed my master's and PhD as well at the University of Louisville. It's really proof that if someone like me can do it, certainly every young woman out there can do it. So keep doing what you're doing, Girl Scouts, and thank you for building courage, confidence, and character in young girls that will help mold them into successful and talented women. So with that, I would like to introduce a woman who is a kindred spirit of mine. She loves science as well. And you know what? I'm delighted to introduce Dr. Janet Clark, the Vice President for Academic Affairs at St. Mary of the Woods College. Dr. Clark is an Associate Professor of Chemistry. She also holds 13 patents. That's no small achievement as well. And prior to her present position, she acted as the chair of the Department of Science and Mathematics, as well as the president of the college's faculty assembly. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Janet Clark.
Thank you. St. Mary of the Woods College is honored to continue this partnership with the Girl Scouts of Central Indiana, and we are delighted to be here today. St. Mary of the Woods College understands how important it is to empower and encourage young women to aspire higher and to aspire earlier. Experiences that are provided by Girl Scouts begins to plant seeds and helps young girls begin to feel confident and excited about the knowledge and skills they are learning and developing. And these young girls will remain engaged once they get started. We have a joke at the Woods that once a woman finds her voice, she never loses it. So this can and needs to happen even at a young age for young girls. A girl's engagement in middle school through high school in academics, extracurricular activities, helps steer her to college and meaningful careers. The world is gaining more women leaders every day. Women comfortable in implementing change in their lives, in their industries, and active citizens in their communities. This is due to the success and intentionality of all of us in this room to grow and encourage young women. So on behalf of President Dottie King and all the faculty and staff at St. Mary of the Woods College, we look forward to paying tribute to our honored guests who exemplify the Girl Scout fundamental characteristics of a leader: courage, confidence, and character, to ultimately make this world a better place for all of us. Thank you.
Thanks, Janet. And I've got a real treat for you now. I'd like to introduce Lauren Fee Vac and Jana Taviani. Lauren is a student at Ball State University and is in their music department. I heard her perform at the Cabaret, and I wanted to share that song with you. I think that all of the girls and women and fathers of daughters will love this song. Enjoy.
Do you like my party dress? This morning I was feeling dressy. Mother thinks I'll get it messy, but you cannot see where I have spilled. I spilled here, and here, and here, and here. Oh no, that was on my other dress. John Michael stole my birthday cake, and Jenna Walker tried to take my crunch and munch. It wasn't fair. I grabbed the punch, I climbed the chair, but then it fell and punch went everywhere. On the floor, on my chair, in his shoe, in my hair, but it wasn't on my party dress. John Michael once made fun of soccer, so I shoved him in a locker. I play soccer and I play the flute. I do art and discovery camp and tumbling and t-ball, and I play piano every night. My dad says I'm a prodigy, but I think I would rather be the FBI or CIA, a secret spy who saves the day. And when I'm finished saving it, I'll play Ode to Joy in party dress. When I do pirouettes, it rustles. I buy all my clothes in Brussels. Dad says that's where Brussels sprouts are from. I've toured Brussels and Paris and Vienna. And this one time we pretended to go to Rome, but we went to Iceland. And in Iceland, my dad presided over an international corporate trade hearing. Oh, that was a secret. And we saw the Reykjavik Ballet. My dance class is on Saturday. Miss Laura and Miss Lisa say I'm much more bright than I appear. I shall say right, it's very clear that I'll be in the Nutcracker next year. As a mouse, then a soldier, then a candy cane or a marzipan, then a Russian or an angel or a Polynesian. Now let me dance to this song, 'cause I wrote it so well. It goes, ah, I will dance until I play all the parts in the great ballet. Sing with me, ah, I will do a turn, then another turn. Mother says I'll quit. I will never quit. I will do a split. And I guess that's it. Oh, and one day when I'm president, my bedtime will be very late, so I have time to legislate the kind of laws I think are cool. I'll pass a clause to banish school, and then all of the countries that I rule will be peaceful and happy and comfortable and satin and frilly and pretty and lacy and silky and perfect and pink like my pa-ha-ha, pa-ha-ha, my party dress.
And speaking of birthdays, Juliet Gordon Lowe, founder of the Girl Scouts, was born on Halloween in 1860. I threw that in as a bit of trivia at no charge for you. You might also not be aware that the highest award in Girl Scouts is the Girl Scout Gold Award. This award encourages girls to explore leadership, skill development, career exploration, and community service. It recognizes each young woman who has made a significant impact on her community while building her courage, confidence, character, and making the world a better place. I'd like to share a video that features stories about 3 recent Girl Scout Gold Award recipients. I think that you'll find the girls on this video to be inspiring examples of the mission of Girl Scouts. Please enjoy the video.
My name is Pearl Brooks, and for my Girl Scout Gold Award project, I built Stations of the Cross at my old high school. So Stations of the Cross is a set of 14 images that are used as a meditation tool for meditating on the Passion of Christ. So each image is a different image on the path that Christ took on his way to being crucified.
I was a teacher at Guerin Catholic, so she had been talking to me about it. I was excited when she asked me if I could help her.
I'm Dennis McCann, and I help Pearl go through all of the various aspects of the woodworking for the crosses. We spent the day, a group of us, probably about 12 people in total, spent the entire day cutting and notching these wood beams in order to make the crosses.
So I was just kind of on the periphery the whole time going, wow, this is a really big undertaking. I mean, it was a huge undertaking. I mean, getting a whole class to draw them, and then the whole class to carve them, and then, I mean, it was really huge. It was really huge.
This is Jesus Meets the Weeping Women of Jerusalem, and you can tell that a different student created this one just by the difference in style. It's a lot smoother. The faces aren't as clear, but that's also part of the beauty of this piece, is it could be anyone. For me, meditating on the stations just reminds me of ways that I can bring that kind of love into my life, and so I hope that it does that for other people.
She's a good-natured young lady, very focused, knows what she wants to accomplish and will accomplish it.
I learned that someone like Pearl can make the world so much better, so much better. I mean, she lifted not just my spirit, but everybody that helped in the process.
I would definitely encourage all Girl Scouts to go for the Gold Award, because not a lot of people do, and it's a really awesome thing to complete because you just learn so much from it.
Three, two, one. I'm Chelsea, and for my Girl Scout Gold Award project, I did physics and patent law for 4th graders. I chose to do that because I'm interested in physics, and I've always thought that law was really interesting, and I wanted the challenge of trying to take something so complex as patent law and bring it down to a 4th grade level of understanding.
On the days that we went to the community centers and the schools, I was there to help her sort of talk to the kids and really to sort of help out and keep everything organized.
They had to use a paper cup and have the egg in there, and they had the option to use cotton balls, rubber bands, bubble wrap, straws, coffee filters, and string.
They would write in their notebooks what materials they used, and as a patent attorney, I could take those materials and those descriptions and construct kind of a patent claim and make a certificate that looked kind of like an actual patent. And it had all the sorts of things on it that you would see in a real patent. And so we passed them out to the students.
I really liked seeing the creativity of all the different kids, because I went to 3 totally different settings, and there are kids with totally different background stories. They were all able to do similar things but unique things with their egg devices.
There were some times that she was busy and it seemed like it was one more thing she needed to do, but she persisted, and I'm very happy and very proud of her that she did. She's touched so many lives with this project, and she's been so persistent and caring, and when I see her interacting with the students, it makes me feel really proud.
Chelsea has always been sort of quiet. As we've been counselors and other things, having to become leaders, it's really helped Chelsea come out of her shell.
I wanted to complete the Girl Scout journey because I've been in Girl Scouts since kindergarten, and I've seen friends leave it for various reasons, and I just wanted to go all the way through with it. Now I can be a lifetime Girl Scout and lead other girls to do the same things.
My name is Brandy, and for my Girl Scout Gold Award project, I built a box for the Mooresville American Legion Post 103 to retire flags for American veterans.
What they had been using to retire flags was a trash can. And I don't feel, as Brandy did not feel, that that really honors our vets the way that it should.
And so when I started thinking, what could I do? It wasn't just get a better trash can. It was, let's build one. Let's not just put the American flag on it, but let's put sayings on it. Let's put soldiers on it. Let's put airplanes. Let's try to incorporate as much as we can into this box for flags. He was whatever you needed advice for. He was the person that would tell you honestly, hey, this is what needs to happen, and this is the right direction we need to go in.
A lot of people would have stopped in having to undergo something like that and just said, you know what, I give up. And Brandy didn't.
After Day passing, I felt like he was telling me, hey, you know, the only other person to do this project with you that would be great and phenomenal is Greg.
I was afraid at first because I said, you know, JJ was the bomb. He was a great guy, and I knew there was no replacing JJ. I was scared. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but it was really easy because Brandy made it easy.
I would just get in the car, drive around town, and if I saw a flag that needed to be retired, gave him a pamphlet and said, hey, I'm doing